Hi guys, so I'm in Spanaway. We are 3 or 4 blocks behind the Walmart, which is straight down the end of the street on the other side of those houses down there. This neighborhood has a little bit different flavor from the last one in Yelm. I would say that last neighborhood was more, I don't know, warm, welcoming, that kind of thing. Um, this neighborhood is a Tacoma suburb. And so just a little different flavor. I don't know how to express it any better than that, but I'm sure you know what I mean. The house itself is a wood product siding. The roof um, is not new. It does not look bad, but without getting up on it, it's kind of hard to tell. I would say it's probably 5 to 10 years old. Um, the neighbor's roof, on the other hand, is quite a bit older. um, and then coming around back, siding all looks to be in good condition, but it is a plywood type siding. And let's see if we can get through this gate. Okay, so we're in. Looks like a nice private backyard. Somewhat busy road. The main road into the neighborhood is on the other side of that fence. Um, shouldn't be a whole lot of traffic except at rush hour. There's going to be people, coming home from work and that kind of thing. The back of the house looks real nice, and the yard is nice. They obviously have a dog, which I haven't met yet. But I haven't been bit by a dog in a couple years. I hope I'm not jinxing myself. So, yeah, looks pretty clean. I don't see any issues with the siding. You can tell kind of they've done some touch-up painting back here in the back, and this is where most of the weather is back here. They've removed these posts from the deck and some things like that, but I'm not seeing anything horrible. I will say, and Gail said the same thing. She likes that one in Yelm quite a bit better. But anyhow, so I'm going to go ahead and head in. And we will see what we see. Oh, this roof is real new, and the reason I say that is that they've replaced some plywood up underneath here when they did the repair, and they haven't painted it. Doesn't mean it's brand new, but looking at that plywood, I would say it's no more than a year or two. So I'll go ahead and head in, remove the shoes. So we have our coronavirus supplies. Nice stacked stone fireplace. I really like that stuff a lot. And that is a gas fireplace. It's set up to put a fan in it. If you were to use, if the power goes out and you wanted heat, that would produce heat. Something I don't know if I've mentioned before. It is worthwhile to own a generator around here. It seems like about once a year we have a weather event, usually a wind event, that knocks the power out for a couple days. So most folks I know have a little generator, and like with that fireplace, it will heat the house. But you got to have just a tiny bit of electricity to make it go. That's the showings. Every one of those cards represents a showing. It's, like I say, pretty nutty around here right now. Nice granite countertop. It's got kind of a, I think you can probably pick this up, but a little bit of a purple garnet in it. It's kind of neat. And that's what that purple is garnet mixed in with the granite. So, and then it kind of walks around here. I don't know what we've got going here. Probably no, this is the bath. So we have a real small guest bath here. I would say this room is about 3.5 feet left to right, and 6 or 7 feet, now 7 or 8 feet crossways like this. And the laundry. So, and it's got a laundry tub. That's very nice, and honestly, you don't see a lot of those around here for some reason. I think, and maybe it's just the newer homes, they try and cram things in and decide that the laundry tub is not that important. Standard 2-car. Furnace, water heater, looks like original to the house. That's something that with furnaces especially, it's kind of automatic that I have to have them serviced as part of the inspection. So, but yeah, just a very, very standard two-car garage, not much room for anything other than two cars. Most of the time, as I'm sure you know, they end up with one car and one side is storage. And I'm going to head upstairs after I check the coat closet / pantry. And it is being used as a coat closet, I suppose, right here around the corner from the kitchen. You could use it as a pantry. They're using this as a pantry. Got it chained up. The door's a little wonky. Decent pantry, not huge. So. Nice baby gate. So the carpet looks to be in decent condition. The stairs like this always get kind of matted down, but it's amazing a carpet cleaner will cause all this to stand right back up. They've done some touching up here. You can see a difference in paint color there, and that's where they've touched up that wall with leftover paint from the builder. But of course the paint that's been on the walls for years has faded, so the fresh new paint they put on isn't a perfect match anymore. I've probably talked about this on a previous video, but I've gone into houses where somebody went through with a paintbrush and just like dabbed every single nail hole and every little thing. And they usually do it in the evening after work when it's getting dark, and then the next day the lights all come on. And they're like, oh my God, we got a polka dot house. I've seen that more than once. And then the only choice, of course, is to repaint the whole house. So pretty standard stuff. Fiberglass tub and surround. Single sink, which when I see double sinks in these community children's bathrooms, I always think, you know, I mean, I raised kids, and after my kids were about 5, they weren't going in the bathroom together. So anyway, I kind of think that that's silly. So, and then we've got a walk-in shower here for the master. And I'm going to say this room is as wide as that last one, but this way is not as deep. I'm going to say that's a 6.5 foot window, and you've got about 2.5 feet on either side, so 11 or 12 feet. This wall is no more than 11. So I'm going to say this was about 11 feet this way and probably 12 or 13 that way. This is a king bed, and there's room to move, but they don't have much furniture other than the bed in here, obviously. And then you've got a standard depth closet and the walk-in. And the walk-in is not huge. You got racks on both sides. See if I can find the light switch. There we go. You got hangers on both sides. Double tier. I would say this is maybe 7 feet in depth. 5.5 feet left to right. So not a huge walk-in, but it is nice to have this secondary closet. And then we haven't been in their office / exercise room. This is a nice size room. And you see what I'm talking about with the polka dot problem. So they've come in and touched up and didn't realize that the paint wasn't going to match. In looking on my phone, it looks about the same on the phone as it does to my eye. It's not as bad as I may be portraying it. I don't know. I could live with it. It's good they didn't do this all over the house. So anyhow, but I would say this is a nice house. Nothing wrong with it. Still like the one in Yelm better. So I am going to go ahead and pull the plug on this and get these videos over to you. As I said, I have to go take photos of a new listing here after this, so it'll be a little bit before I can get the photos uploaded. Please, if you have any questions at all about any of these houses I'm videoing, don't hesitate to call. And I know that the market condition is such that it's very, very frustrating. I really do think that this is going to change, and I think it's going to change soon, and I think it's going to change dramatically. So, anyhow, I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.